Hey ho, howdy yo, my name is fordmustangkillerko and welcome to the video. Today I'm bringing you guys another Disney Legacy lightsaber review. Lightsaber that I've been waiting so long to get my hands on. This is the Rey Reforged Lightsaber. So, I mentioned way back when I filmed my Ben Solo lightsaber that the Reforged lightsaber came out at the same time as the Ben Solo. And I was trying to get actually both of them at the same time, and this one was just out of stock, and it was so hard to track down. It was maybe $200 extra if you were to buy it off of eBay, and that was just something that I was not going to do. I was just going to wait for either me to go back to the park to see if I could pick it up myself, or wait till I find it cheaper, wait for somebody to go to the park and try and snipe it for me. Then the whole pandemic happened, and the parks closed, so then the price for these on secondhand sites like eBay, OfferUp, LetGo, all those other sites, Facebook Marketplace, it skyrocketed because now the parks are closed, nobody could get it, and then the few people that did have it that were selling it spiked up the price. So I was kind of SOL for a while, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to wait till I go to the park personally, and this will be the first lightsaber that I pick up. Luckily, I found somebody on the Facebook Savvy's scavenger people that actually go to the park and buy a bunch of lightsabers and then buy stuff that you need for you, and then we'll send it to you. So they pick it up for you. He was going to the park. He picked up, I believe, 9 Rey Reforged lightsabers. He picked up 5 one day and then went the next day and picked up 4. So I ended up messaging him. I bought this lightsaber off of him. He sent me the saber, he sent me the blade, and he actually sent me something for my Jedi costume, which I'm actually going to be doing a review of, my whole homemade Jedi robes. Closer to Halloween. I mean, we have all the Halloween stuff on right now. It's almost the end of September. So closer to Halloween, I'm going to be going as a Jedi. I'm going to do that every year, and I'm going to add on to it, but I'll show you guys the whole homemade costume, and there's a lot of stuff from Galaxy's Edge on that too that I want to show you guys. So I digress. Sidetrack. The lightsaber. We're not going to go through the whole case review thing because they're all practically the same. I don't have the lightsaber in here anymore. I have it out because I don't really want to break it out of the container. These are so hard to open the first couple times you open them, but I took the lightsaber out. But you do have the Resistance logo on the front there, on the bottom. So yeah, it's Reforged Skywalker. It takes 3 AA batteries, and then other than that, it's the standard case. So we'll just whip out the lightsaber now and kind of just review the whole thing for you guys. So here is the Reforged Saber. Really, really, really cool lightsaber, and I think this is honestly my favorite rendition of the Skywalker saber, now having all of them. I'm going to be doing an actual full Skywalker saber comparison video. I know I did one in the past, but I obviously didn't have this saber, and I obviously thought that the episode 5 and 4 lightsaber were the same saber. Or, I mean, no, the episode 5 and 7 and 8 lightsaber were the same ones, so they're actually not. I have one of each version of the Skywalker sabers, the Graflexes, so I'll be laying those all out and doing a full comparison between all of those, so stay tuned for that video coming out pretty soon. But as far as this one, the kind of, I guess the broken parts, the damaged parts, are painted on there, so they don't really have a texture. It's a flat texture. I thought this was going to be a little bit more texturized, which would have been cool as well. But the leather is actually leather. It's a leather feeling. Like you can see, it's flapped. So that's actually nice. I thought that was just going to be like a plastic piece or whatnot. Control box is pretty much the same. You got up and down for activation. The grips are also the same of the original Rey, except you have your own belt clip incorporated into the grips, which I really like that design. It's not really noticeable from afar, and it's also very, very nice that you can get this and not have to worry about purchasing a belt clip extra. You could still clip this onto your belts, onto your side, onto anything, and it comes with it. So it's very nice. The D-ring is now eliminated, which is, I guess, actually really I kind of like that. You know, you could stand it up. I feel like the D-ring got in the way a lot, especially if you got like an actual one where it's kind of loose. It would rattle, but that's pretty cool. The activation button on the back kind of went from a red to a brown, but again, like you guys will see all those in the comparison videos. You still have the glass eye in the middle there, your pins, blade plug, which is nice. And that's pretty much it. The bottom of this has these two little raised parts which you use to actually twist, and that's how you get the pommel off. It's kind of, you know, I try not to tighten it all the way because it's kind of difficult to actually, you could see, kind of difficult to get off. But that's your pommel. Very sleek. And then you got the bottom with batteries on this one here. I actually swapped batteries to Energizer Maxes now. I bought new batteries for all the Sabers because I didn't film my full Saber video just yet, but just for my sake, I put batteries and everything and put them all on my bed and lit them up. And some of the batteries, since they were kind of old, didn't power the lightsabers on all the way, especially in the Savvy's ones. They were making other colors more primary in the Saber. Like I put the batteries in the Ahsoka lightsabers and they were more yellowish tinted than white, which actually looks kind of cool. But yeah, I needed new batteries, so we went with Energizers now. But that's pretty much it for the review on this one. There's, you know, only one sound. The motions are not the greatest. That's one thing I noticed about the Legacy lightsabers is the swing motions and clash motions are not the best. But like I said, these are more for, you know, display collecting purposes. So I'm not really using this for motions. Black Series ones are so far the best. The only thing that I did notice is the grips are not very, I mean, you could see that it's kind of lifting up a little bit, so I don't know if these grips are going to be peeling up. I don't know if anybody else has, it's the clip one, that one's plastic. So these are all rubber, and the one with the belt clip is plastic, but I don't know if anyone else is lifting up. It's not on all of the grips, but it's on some areas, so I don't know if maybe if they lift up, I'll just super glue them back down. I don't necessarily know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave them. I'm not gonna pick with them, not gonna mess with them as much as I feel like I would worsen it if I did that. But let's get a blade in here. Let's look at this thing lit up. So just like regular blades, you know, the Savvy's compatible ones, the Legacy lightsabers compatible ones, they just insert and twist, and you'll be able to activate. So this is a 36-inch blade. Again, they're not the loudest, and they're not the brightest, and the swings are not the best, but they're there. And the clashes, again, not the best, but it does what it needs to do. It still looks amazing. If I wanted something, you know, with more accurate swinging and clashes and stuff, I'd get a NeoPixel installed one, but my collection I just mostly use for display, so this will do. So the humming's kind of unique. It's not a consistent humming sound. It kind of fades in and out. Which is kind of weird. I don't know if I like that. I think I like just the constant sound on them. As far as is it worth paying a bunch of extra to get it sniped? No. I would say wait for the opportunity to pick it up at least close to retail price. Don't pay extra for this. I mean, if you're going to pay about $300, might as well get an empty one and get it installed. But that is pretty much it for the Legacy lightsabers. I mean, these videos are not too long. There's not a lot to go into. Not like there's different fonts. Not like there's different features and everything. It's very basic. But let's bring this up into the dark room and we'll take a look at it, how bright it actually is, and we'll end the video off there.
All right, go ahead and lighten this one up. So, like I said, the blue and the green are definitely the brighter of the Legacy Sabers. So it's a nice brightness. Oop. Hit the closet. And then you get the yellow flash on clash. Yeah, the swings and clashes are booty on these. The Black Series ones are way better. IMO. But it does what I need it to do, and that's the important part. So I've actually had the Saber for about a month. I'm just waiting for an opportunity to kind of film the review. But I am nearing my collection, so I think I only have about maybe 5, 6, 7 lightsabers left to get, and so hopefully by the end of the year we'll have our full showcase video coming out, which I've been hyping since day one. And I kind of spitballed end of 2020, and I'm glad I did, because I will have all the sabers. The only ones that I don't think I'll have is all of the Sabers lightsabers, but I'm gonna try. If maybe I get one by the end of December, I'll wait a little longer. I'll wait like a month or two till I'm able to go back and build the other one. But my brother's actually moving out, and he's actually said he'd gift me his Peace and Justice build. Although it's not the build that I would get, I would see if maybe a lot of people would trade parts. So if there's some parts you guys are looking for Peace and Justice, comment down below, and I'll see if I have the part, because actually his build is completely opposite of what I do. So he picked the 2 sleeves that I wouldn't have picked, he picked the emitter that I wouldn't have picked, the switch that I wouldn't have picked, and the pommel that I wouldn't have picked. So I'm down to switch the whole Saber, actually, if any of you guys are looking to exchange them. So if anyone's interested in that, let me know. If not, I know eBay sells a couple of loose pieces, so maybe I'll just buy a loose piece and sell the other one, or I'll see if anybody on the Facebook pages wants to swap pieces as well. So I'll figure it out. And then I just have to worry about the power and control build. But more reviews coming your guys' way, so make sure you guys stay subscribed. I will see you guys in the next video. For Mustang Killer KO signing out, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.